Hello and welcome everyone to another StarCraft 2 England cast. Today I have got game 1 of a best of 3. It is between TypeReaL, who is the orange Protoss player in the lower left position, and KingCobra, who is the red Protoss player in the top right. Now, as I said, this is game 1 of a best of 3. It is from the Zotac Cup, and as those of you who are more observant will have noticed, it is a PvP. And, well, I'm not going to lie, PvP is my weakest matchup in terms of knowledge. It's a very confusing matchup to me where everyone just seems to fall warp gate. But obviously this is about 8 months down the road from the days of doing nothing but 4 warp gates, and there are actually a lot of options available to both of these players in terms of what they want to do. I mean, obviously the 4 gate is something that you have to be a bit concerned about, and you have to plan on how you defend against something like that, but there's many variations of build, there's many different plans, and really it's going to be super interesting to see what does go on. I mean, the map is Daybreak, the 2 probes, giving themselves a little nudge there, but carrying on forward, and I mean, what can we see? Obviously, by the map, did I say Daybreak? I was completely wrong there. The map is, of course, Cloud Kingdom. God, get it right. Anyone would think I was some kind of newbie. But no, what are we going on about here? Well, basically the map is quite large in terms of rush distance. There's some nice little chokes until the rocks are taken out, but the rocks can be removed, which adds for a lot of fun. The main base is accessible via blink, because you do have this low ground to high ground cliff, but you need an observer there. And obviously the third base has 1, 2, 3 ways into it, so that can be pretty interesting. Now we do have a gateway coming down for both these players. It was out quite a lot sooner for KingCobra, and the gas timings were very similar indeed, although actually having a look at this, it was slightly ahead for KingCobra as well, but that basically seems to have allowed TypeReaL to just get slightly ahead in terms of the working count, but only by a fraction. So we'll wait and see how this all plays out, but so far everything going identical. So let me use this point to say, basically, if you do like my casts, please give them a thumbs up, that'd be awesome, or like the video depending on what service you're looking at this through. Leave a cool comment, that'd be awesome as well. Let me know what you think of the games, the casting, or the players. Follow me on Twitter, and of course, last but not least, subscribe to my YouTube as well, because if you do like my games, I put new ones up every single day, and I wouldn't want you to miss any, so please hit that subscribe button, it would be awesome. Now, just taking a look around this map so far, we've got the Cybercore actually quite ahead for KingCobra, who seems to have actually got ahead of pretty much every stage of this game so far. So things are looking pretty good for him. A second gateway just thrown down here though for TypeReaL, and really we'll see how that plays in. Obviously allow him to get a bit more production out sooner. The second gas though coming down for Cobra here, so there's the first variation. And now of course having only 1 gas would suggest that maybe this is a couple more gateways coming in, because obviously it's not all going to tech, it's basically going to give you more minerals in the long run, and so that's going to be a concern in Cobra's mind at some point. So we'll see how he defends that, but obviously getting the extra gas up earlier means that he will have better tech. The other option aside from another gateway is basically for TypeReaL to take a natural base pretty damn quickly, because you will see his minerals will start to get ahead of that of Cobra's fairly soon. And of course the chrono boost coming down on the warp gate tech for both these players. It should have been, although a couple of chrono boosts getting saved up there. We've got the robotics facility coming out for KingCobra right now, and it'll be interesting to see what he uses that for. He's now getting a second gateway of his own, and now here we go, we've got 2 more gates. So my joke at the start of 4 warp gates are where it's at apparently is very true for TypeReaL here. That is his plan, just running under the flying shark now, because logic has no purpose at all. So basically, let's just take a look around. Can Cobra defend this? Well, he does have that sentry. That's going to be absolutely critical. He is sending out this Stalker and Zealot to basically see what's coming down. He wants to deny any pylons getting too far forward. This pylon, while forward, is still quite a long distance away, so the reinforcements won't be perfect. What he doesn't want is to allow TypeReaL to get a pylon down in this sort of vicinity or here, because that causes him big problems. Meanwhile, though, the robotic facility has been done for quite a while, isn't doing anything yet. We've got third gateway coming down, and now here comes the Immortal. That's going to be essential to deal with the Stalker pressure, but for the moment this force actually is starting to get a bit bigger. Here comes the first warp in, and of course no sentries, just pure Zealot and Stalker. The even more forward pylon coming down, and the concern for Cobra right now is if vision is basically achieved of this high ground, warp-ins can go down on the high ground there. Now we do have some pylons coming down here. It's a double pylon from TypeReaL, so he wants to try and be able to warp in on the high ground, and to To be honest, just one Stalker and Sentry are not going to be able to take down those pylons in time, and that's going to cause big problems. But here comes the Immortal. Also, those pylons constructing do give vision, allowing those Zealots to come in on the high ground, but the pylons, they're going down, and KingCobra has GG'd right then and there. So that was very effective by TypeReaL, and does mean that he takes game 1 of this best of 3. So remember, thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and all that shenanigans, and then I'll see you at game 2. Flick to my channel. I'll catch you there in a minute. Bye for now.